Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Uh, I don't know what kind of person watches my videos. I know, I know a few of them. Statistically, I know most of them. Except for that one time where there were 430-ish of you. I could never figure out where you all came from. Well, I have a guess, because YouTube likes to put small channels on the front page, but I made the mistake of making my first video after 5 months, a BeamNG video, where I didn't say anything, didn't do anything. I put no element of my personality in there, and now I've got this terrified fear that the person I am and the content I make are completely incompatible, which is an interesting fear to have for someone who doesn't really make that much content. But this is me rambling on about YouTube. And YouTube doesn't really matter. Because, that guy swerved into me. YouTube doesn't really matter because ultimately, yeah, I'm gonna say for both of us, we are more than what we produce and more than what we make. This is a really heavy topic to start with. There were 5 other takes that got me in a really philosophical mood. This guy is muscling in on me. Alright, just take the lane, dude. Jeez. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so basically, sorry, that guy made me angry. I'm not getting back into the philosophy talk. How was your day? Yeah, I know you can't respond and have me organically go back and forth. And I'm not trying to be parasocial. I think it's something that's kind of... I think it's something that people say too much and yet not enough. Because, you ask someone, how are you? And they say, I'm fine. But that's not a conversation. That's not a super personable dialogue you can have with someone. That's just, it's two volleys of words, and they're kind of default statements when you think about it. Like, when you ask someone, how are you? You're not really asking, how they feel. Because any answer other than I'm fine is weird. Even if they say that they're, feeling great, it's a little weird, right? Because if you're feeling great, just say I'm fine and we'll move past it. You're not supposed to linger on how are you. You're not supposed to really process how are you. You're just supposed to fire and forget. But, how are you? Really? You feel good about the way things are playing out in your life? Do you feel like things could be better? I'm not a YouTuber, so I can't say oh, comment below, and I'll read every comment, and I'll thoroughly inspect your username and profile, and I'll follow for follow or whatever. Do people still do follow for follow? I'm not that old. I just stopped using social media a long time ago. Except for this one. Evidently, I'm kind of hooked on it. Yeah, moving pictures, they stick with you. That guy's on my lane. Um, so, crazy year, right? 2025. Just wanted to date the video a little bit. I'm not going to talk about any of it. Well, none of the stuff that you'd know. But I guess I could give you something about myself. I'm in college. It's weird to say that when I made this YouTube channel after my first one got vaporized for reasons that I still don't entirely comprehend. This was nearly a decade ago. I should be over it, but I'm not. Because I'm still holding a grudge from whatever it was that got me suspended. Like I imagine that it was. Yeah, it's probably something. Oh, jeez, there was not much I could do about that one. I guess I have to hit the brakes. I'm not gonna drive with the cracked windshields for a long time. I just want to pick a thematically relevant spot to pull over. I'd look at the grass and leaves and stuff, but my stream bitrate keeps fluctuating, and I think the compression would really dislike a large collection of leaves. So here's some industry, in the loosest sense of the word. Anyway, yeah, I lost my YouTube channel way back. This is a new one, and it's kind of almost uncomfortable to know that the first video that I uploaded, the first video on the channel, when I was just a completely different person. I got scared. I wasn't a furry when I made this YouTube channel, and I am a furry now. My first one is a red panda. Yeah, this one is part cat. I've got several. They represent parts of my personality. I wouldn't say oversharing. I'm comfortable with this information, and I hope that anyone listening that is listening would care for it. You know, if you're sleeping, I guess if I title this video Furry ASMR something, I want you to sleep through it. I'm trying my best not to scream. I scream a lot, actually. I'm a very screamy person. I'm waiting for a call from my boyfriend, actually, so I don't know how long this will be, and I'm really trying to sort of squeeze in a recording that I can just upload directly. I really should turn off traction control. That made that slide really uneventful. But also made that slide really uneventful, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. I could have avoided that better, but I just didn't. I like to come up with excuses and defenses for my actions, you know, like a criminal. But I just didn't. I could have, you know, oh, he got in the way, or I was looking the other direction, or like the necessity defense. I had to hit him, but I don't have a defense, and that's okay. Well, it's not okay. Like I'm sure there's some legal statute that I would be violating if this was real life, but it is a video game. It is pixels. But I think pixels are sometimes kind of because you know they're all designed to represent. They're representative of the real world. That guy's gonna crash. This is my third crash in like 2 minutes. It's kind of embarrassing at this point. I don't know where to go. My driving isn't the best. I'm not trying to make a crash compilation. I'm not a big fan of those. Just dealing with a pair of real numbskulls. Don't do it. A pair of real numbskulls on the road today. I meant to have more drivers and have them be more competent and not both be in bands, but I guess this is a rambling video. Like, oh goodness, Jesus. Oh goodness, Jesus. What? Like I can't say shit. Oh yeah. Yes, I made this channel a decade, like nearly a decade ago. Probably. I'm not gonna check. If you check and you find evidence that I'm wrong, you can make fun of me in the comments for it, as long as you cite the specific points in the video. And also remind me how old my channel is. I will not check before I upload this, so I might just upload it as is, in fact. Depending on how loud the crashes are. You love anyone? Or anyone that, you know, makes your heart skip a beat? Anyone that you think about regardless of what else you're doing? Is there a person in your life that defines it, or... Huh. How did I do that? Uh-oh. I think I backed into him trying to avoid the crash. That's actually like a real thing that happens in God, it's really different having to speak knowing that one person that doesn't know me directly might see it. Because now typically I'd go into a huge tirade, but now I kind of feel tempted to fact check myself. If you're here for ASMR, I'm gonna reset the traffic. My UI menu is completely bugged, by the way. That's why there's nothing on screen but the steering wheel. I somehow broke it. Slow press that. This might take a minute. Anyway, what was I saying? Do you love anyone? Have you ever loved anyone? Did they do anything to earn it? Or was it just kind of always gonna happen? Yeah. These are questions for you, the listener. I don't have a second character in mind. I just wanted to, you know, point the camera at you. Because we're all characters. I stick around and, you know, comment and give you all the love and affection you deserve, because you probably are worth affection. You probably deserve love, and I don't know. You can never really have enough of the real stuff, but there's a lot of, you know, a lot of unsavory characters out there. And I hope you're staying safe. Holiday season 2025, Eastern Standard Time, 1:38 a.m. I'm really bad at this. I managed to turn off the traction control, and now I'm learning why it was on in the first place. Thankfully, differential is doing its job when I won't. My job being not throwing the car around the corner at full speed and hitting something. I think I'm getting anxious. Like, I feel this weight on my chest, this pressure building. It's kind of scary, you know? Putting yourself out there, being yourself, but I guess it's different, because, you know, everyone's a YouTuber nowadays, probably, allegedly, I don't know. I know a couple people who are YouTubers. They're a lot better than me at it, and cherish the work that they do. Almost as much as I cherish this dent on the bonnet. I should do something about that. Yeah, you know, for other people, this is everything they've ever wanted. Creating content. For me, I guess it's not too dissimilar. I love making content, but not this kind of content. I like to make art. I want to make a speed paint one day. Just one. It would be so much. It would be so worth it. For those of you that are as gender blind as I am, I'm trans, by the way. I'm not a confident trans person. Sometimes I question who I am. If you're having doubts about who you are and your gender identity, I recommend first asking yourself what it is you want in life and thinking about if the person you are and the way that the world thinks about you line up. If they don't, you might be trans, or you might be in a dodgy living situation, or both, or neither. For all I know, you could be a secret agent. You could be a spy. You could be a spy sent to hunt me down specifically. And, do I have to say unalive? Is that a thing? I looked away from the thing to say unalive out loud. I haven't said unalive ever. I just don't, yeah, no, I prefer violence, bloodshed, murder. You know, the usual stuff. I guess since I'm running out of things to talk about, I should end the recording, right? Yeah. Yeah, I probably should. I love you. Not you personally, unless you're, you know, someone that I have met personally. But I love you in a more abstract sense. I think that you deserve love, and I'm happy to give it. I think the world deserves love, despite its quirks and its flaws and its bad actors or whatever. I think it's really easy to lose sight of what life is, and, like, I don't want to name drop any specific topics because I've heard that that can damage things. I don't want to get in trouble because I'm scared. I'm really scared. Things are scary, and I think it's fine to be scared. Sometimes I cry. You can cry too. I won't judge. I was trying to end the recording, but I found another topic to talk about. I'm a bit of a rambler. Maybe that's what I should call this video. I'm a bit of a rambler. Brackets for ASMR. I think I should end the video by flooring it off a cliff. In the video game. If you feel the urge to floor it off a cliff in real life, contact the suicide helpline.